my beautiful, beautiful friends, and welcome back to Teacup Tarot. I know you guys really seem to enjoy my book recommendation, so I'll just share what I'm reading with you for this week. And this week, I am reading Oneness with All Life, okay? Eckhart, I do not know how to pronounce this right, so I'm not gonna say it. So, this is the book. I'll leave a link in the description box. But you know what I find really good about this book is it can be read in just smaller time gaps. Like one morning, if you wake up and you just pick out a page, and you will have these small extracts to read from, and they're really, really good, okay? And in a way, this almost acts like an oracle for me because that day, whatever I need to hear, I usually get it, yeah? So basically, it's all about these little things, and I'm really, really enjoying it. I hope you do too, in case you decide to read it. And if you do, let me know. Now, coming back to our video, we have 3 piles as usual, and we are looking into what is coming up for you for the upcoming week in terms of your life, your work, your personal life, love life, and all. I'll give you some time and then I'll start with pile 1. Hello, and if you've selected pile 1, this is what you can expect for the upcoming week. As always, we have our oracles and we have our tarot. I am going to be starting with our oracle this time, just the first one. So basically the message is from your Moonology card, and it talks about be bold and make the first move. So this week, definitely the suggestion for you is not to shy away and to make the first moves toward the rest of your life, towards a significant event or just something that you really, really want for yourself. Now, this is not the time to be shy about things, is also what is coming through for you. From your tarot cards, you have the Star, you have 8 of Pentacles, you have Lovers, Wheel of Fortune, and 5 of Swords. Okay. Now, this is really, really interesting. First of all, I do feel like this week you are going to be reflecting a lot on your hopes. You're going to be reflecting a lot on the dreams you have. And in a way, there is this longing in your heart to have all of these needs fulfilled. But I believe there is a part of you which understands that in order to make all of this understand, you have to work hard. And work hard is what you're doing. So you're going to be very dedicated towards your work. Work predominantly is going to get a lot of your attention. And in fact, getting better at something, like studying something very deeply and focusing on it, is going to be very important for you. This week, a mentor or a teacher also holds a prominent position in your life. So if there's nobody right now that you consider your teacher, maybe it is time to find a teacher. Or just talk to someone who knows a lot about your area of work than you do. There is also a possibility for you that you may feel like a victim when it comes to certain times. Like you feel like, certain unfairness has been done to you. And I believe this is something that you're carrying on from your previous week. But I believe this week you're finally going to be able to process it, and you're going to be coming out of that victim mentality with a lot of hope for your future once again. But there is also an ability to triumph for this week, okay? You are really happy about the success that you have in life. You're really happy about the way things are playing out for you this week, okay? Especially when it comes to work area, you're going to enjoy a lot this week. This week is also going to get you a lot of success in your work and also in your personal life. Especially in your personal life, things are going to be so much better. Like there's almost going to be a harmony restored for you. So if you have been issues when it comes to relationships, this week you are going to be feeling so much better. But especially if you have someone you've had a fight with recently, maybe it is time for you to reach out to that person and resolve those conflicts, is what is coming through. But again, travel is an element which is very strong there. Travel relating to work is also a possibility for a couple of you. And there is an aspect of completing a certain amount of things, especially things that have been pending for a very long time. So you're going to be burning that midnight lamp, and that burning of that midnight lamp is going to prove to be very, very beneficial for you in the future. Yeah, especially for students who are preparing for like a competitive exams or for something significant in the future. This week and the progress that you make this week is going to have a lot of importance for you. So if you do it right this week, you're going to get a lot of satisfaction later on. Okay, just make sure you're not stressing yourself out too much, or you're not listening to too many people's advice, is what I'm getting here. But once again, there is also emotional healing coming up for you this week, and there is also a physical healing that is coming for you this week. But a lot of the physical things that are happening for you currently may be because of your thought pattern. So please release certain negative thought patterns for this week is also coming for you. You're also encouraged to go outside and spend some time outdoors, because spending time outdoors will really recharge your batteries for you this week. Let us look into the rest for you. Now, this week you're being asked to surrender your need to be always right. Okay, because what is happening for you is there is harmony returning in your relationships. Like, you're going to be able to connect with people like you always do. So once again, when you're sitting down and discussing something, make sure you're not thinking that I am always right, or you're not trying to prove a point to the other person. Yeah, because this week, if you let go, things will get so much better. Like, the conflicts will get resolved in an easier manner. But this week is also important for you for a lot of choices that you make right now, which will affect your future very, very deeply. And just make sure the choices really speak to you, and it's not something you're doing because somebody is asking you to do it. Yeah. And once again, for this week, your intuition is going to be super, super strong. So if your intuition is telling you, I need to do this, you really need to go and do that immediately, because your intuition, my friends, is on point. And yes, your domestic situation is getting so much better, and you're also going to be spending like a lot of times at home. Like, even if you like meeting friends, you may visit them and spend time together, but the concept of home, the concept of family is predominantly on your mind for this week. This is also a good week if you are planning into getting into contracts relating to business or relating to a future home. But I believe for a couple of you who have that idea of a future home, you may be sitting down and thinking things through very properly and then deciding on something that you need to do. Yeah, but remember something, be bold and make the first move. So maybe initiating something is also possible for you this week. I'm going to pull out a couple of more for you and see what is coming. Okay, there are two. Yeah. You don't find pearls on the seashore. Absolutely. Be bold and make the first move. So if you're playing it safe when it comes to certain things, then this week it is all about diving in, taking risk, doing what your heart really wants you to do. Yeah, you don't find pearls on the seashore. So if you want to do better, you need to take certain risks this week. And also, you are being asked to meditate. Okay, so please make sure you are spending some quiet time with yourself, and especially if you're working too hard, if you're studying too hard, please ensure that you're gaining that balance. Especially mental balance is going to be very important. But for you, meditation is also something that is very strongly suggested. I'll give you one more, and this is from your self-care. Plan a vacation. Okay, so this week you are also in the mood to planning a vacation, and if you're not, maybe that is something that will come up for you. But planning a vacation for your self-care is definitely on the cards for you. Don't we all need a vacation? We definitely do. And movement, exercise is something that is going to be very, very important. It'll just help you feel good. And with the exercise, again with the meditation thing, so yoga is something that I really want to suggest for you this week. Now, I'm going to give you your numbers and your letters. You have number 5, you have number 2, you have number 1, 31, 30, 12. This can be your lucky numbers, and these could be dates to look out for, or for some people this could be your birthdays or significant dates. Once again, I'll give you your letters. E, E, O, E again, Y, you have an H, you have an I, O again, L. You may find your names once again, U, O, N, I, and G. Once again, there is like a no. So if you really want to say no to something this week, then make sure you're doing that, okay? If there is something that you don't want to do, don't let somebody, force you into doing that. And I also have a Leah, I think. Yes, I did see that name. Leah. Okay, so there's a Gia as well. And go once again with the movement part, then exercise routine is going to be very important. So you could be very active in terms of your life this week. So maybe you have to do this, you have to do that. That is once again a definite possibility for you. And is there a hello? So you may probably receive, there's only one, but anyway, since I thought about it, I'm just going to place it out there. So maybe there is going to be a phone call for you, but overall this is what I see when it comes to your letters. I'm sure you guys are so much better at it that you're going to be able to find so many more out of this. But overall, that is your reading when it comes to your upcoming week. As always, I wish you the very, very best, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 2, this is what you can expect for yourself in the upcoming week. As always, I have your tarot and I have your oracles. I'm just going to take your oracle, the moonology one first. So basically this week you're being asked to bring love into the situation. Whether this is your relationship, whether this is any decisions you take, just ensure it is something that you really want to do and something that you really love. Yeah. And also when it comes to relationships, there is a possibility that some things are slightly unpredictable for you, okay? But just whether it is what I'm going to tell you. Now from your tarot, you have the Hanged Man, you have the Strength, you have Ace of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, and 5 of Pentacles. Okay. So this week is very interesting for you, pile 2. One thing is you are looking at things from an entirely different perspective. This is like there is a need for a greater clarity for you, and you just want to pause for a second, okay? For a couple of you, this could just be that little bit of a pause to reassess your situation and reassess your thought patterns is what I'm getting here. Because what is happening here is you are also sort of moving away from something very significant. But let me tell you, this is out of choice. So this could be you moving away from certain friendships, certain relationships, or things that do not work for you anymore. But you're really coming away from that situation, and you'll also emerge stronger out of it. So I believe this week you will be making a lot of bold decisions, okay? Decisions that you may not may not make normally, but you're going to be doing it this week because you're feeling strong. You feel like you can do what you want and you can own your decisions is what is coming forth for you. But once again, there is a new beginning, especially when it comes to your financial life, especially if you have been struggling financially. Now onwards, you can see things are sort of gaining that forward movement, and things are just going to keep getting better from now onwards. But this week, the aspect of saving is also very important because for you the card that is showing up is 5 of Pentacles. So there is a possibility, in spite of having a lot and in spite of having the opportunities to create a lot, your inner mindset is that of scarcity, or you're worrying about where money will come from, or where it'll be or whether you'll be able to sustain it towards your tomorrow. But there is an aspect of feeling bad about it, and basically you are being asked to count your blessings at this point of time. Definitely you need to change your perspective and your mindset when it comes to things. There is also an emphasis on learning this week. So for a couple of you, you may decide you want extra knowledge about something. You may want to go to university, you may want to start a new course, take a workshop. All of that is possible. Once again, investing in a significant property or the desire to invest in a significant property can definitely be there for you. But money is predominantly on on your mind for this week. Once again, when it comes to your relationships, this week you are going to be questioning a lot of things. You're going to be, in that mindset where you want to know that, is this right for me? Or is something wrong with this? And if you feel like something is not working for you, you are definitely going to be moving away from those aspects by discussion, or in some cases deciding you want to move away from the situation entirely. Yeah, once again, travel is possible, but this isn't really like a great amount of travel. Just a short trip is what is on the cards for you. Let us look into the rest of your cards. You are being asked to surrender to what is. So like I said, you're really feeling bad about situation, especially money wise. You're feeling really sad about this, and you are being asked to surrender your current situation. Stop looking at what is and focus on what can be. Surrender to the possibilities of beautiful things in your life, okay? Because that is something you need to focus on more. And don't fight your reality. Accept that that is a situation and think positive and take positive steps towards your future is what is coming. Once again, everything that is happening in your life is meant for your future growth, okay? So with the card of personal growth here, so all the lessons that you're learning, especially after hardships, it is for your soul to grow, okay? And you're going to be doing a lot of personal growth this week. Of course, it will come with slight up and down when it comes to your emotions, but allow this to happen, witness it and let it go. Once again, pay attention to your dreams, because for a couple of you may be getting a lot of dreams, and those dreams can actually be prophetic and can actually come with a lot of lessons, okay? And I know a lot of us are actually dreaming a lot. I have been having just different kind of dreams, okay? So please pay attention to your dreams, because sometimes those dreams have a significant message. Okay, opportunity. You will prove yourself and discover if you brave the rough seas. Makes sense, So basically all the things that are coming to you this week, it is in a way, life's challenge for you, so that you grow out of it, and in the future you are able to make the most out of all the opportunities to show up. So if you are being taken out of the situation, it is only because you are meant for greater things. Just remember that. So a lot of opportunities are going to be coming into your future life is again what I see for you. Let us take one more. Safety. Don't be too proud to go back to the shore. And if for a couple of you feel like you've made a mistake when it comes to certain things, or if you have in the previous week put an end to certain relationships, because there was an aspect of ending in one of your previous readings, I believe it was 2 weeks back. So if you feel like you've made a mistake with something, don't be afraid to go back and apologize, or make amends is what is coming. So this will be especially when it comes to your relationships. Yeah, so don't be proud to go back. Sometimes we belong with certain people, so that's the message. Let us look into what your self-care is. Sound healing is going to be very, very important. So please pay attention to, sounds. If you are into sound meditation, it is beautiful. Please, if you can do that, then that is going to be very helpful. Like YouTube is full of beautiful, beautiful sound healing videos. Please pay attention, and especially if you pay attention to sound healing with meditation, like somebody like guiding you in the meditation, it's going to be brilliant for you. So sound healing is for you this week. I'll give you one more. Sync with the moon, okay? So if you are facing certain ups and downs when it comes to emotions, then it is because of certain phases of the moon, and you're being asked to learn to work with the energy of the moon. I have time and again suggested journal when it comes to working with the moon. Once again, I will do that because that will change your life, okay? Because the phases of the moon does affect our moods and a lot within us. So you need to sync with the energy of the moon is what is coming. So manifest with the growing moon and let go with the moon that is waning there. Yeah, that is what is coming for you. Now, I'll give you your numbers. 27, you have number 8, you have number 5, 6 or 9, 14, 23 and 1. Yeah, so those are your numbers, and I'll give you your letters. Ooh, Okay. I have Pen. Oh, pen. Maybe you need to write something. Journal your feelings if that is possible. Or maybe you'll be writing something. If you are an author, maybe work on your book is what is coming. If you feel like you need to say no to something or to certain, really demands on your attention, feel free to say no. Once again, you have run. So, maybe involve yourself in an exercise routine. You have ANKEWLE again, UIGERE and I. If there's somebody who's preparing for an examination, then good luck to you, because that is showing up for you as well. And yeah, this is what I'm getting right now. I'll just leave it for you guys to figure it out. But overall, this is what I have for you when it comes to your weekly readings. Just do what feels right is what I'm going to leave you with, because there's personal growth. So at this point of time, give yourself what you need and don't feel bad about it. Yeah, that is what I'm having for you. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 3, this is what you can expect for yourself for the upcoming week. Now, I have your oracles and I have your tarot. But firstly, today I'm going to start with your moonology card. And for you, the message is your hard work is paying off. So everything that you've been working towards is really, really paying off for you. But once again, you are being asked to revisit certain plans and also draw a couple of new ones for yourself, okay? Because I believe your potential is a lot more than, what you're doing right now. And you deserve a lot more things. So please ensure, after achieving this, you are putting forth more goals for yourself. Oh, great. I also see you doing that, okay? So for you, you are going to be sitting down and you are going to be planning a lot of beautiful things for your future, okay? So I believe for you, there is going to be an aspect of, okay, I've done this. What next? That is what I see. Because in a way, you are successfully doing a lot of things and you're also being recognized for that, okay? But once again, there is an aspect of completion as well. So for a couple of you, you may be moving out of like a significant job situation and moving into something else. So like a promotion, something good happening for you is absolutely on the cards. But once again, there is also this aspect of reflection and redirection of your energy. Like you're also looking back at your past and looking at what you could have done better, and what you need to do better is what is also coming through. But this week you're also very much in a mood that you don't want to socialize. Like you don't want too many people in your life. You just want to be with yourself and enjoy time with yourself. So I believe that self-care is going to be very, very important for you this week, and you may actually prioritize that, okay? So this week you just want to be yourself and you want to be happy, because in a way what is happening is you're feeling very nostalgic about certain things, okay? You may be thinking about your friends from the past, you may be thinking about your life from the past, your childhood, your college days, and feeling really nostalgic about it. I believe that the times are just making us nostalgic, because from the past 5 days this has been me like constantly. So maybe this could also mean you getting back in touch with an old friend and revisiting old memories, cleaning up a closet and receiving things from your childhood. So that is also contributing to your way of being slightly, okay? But career wise, you guys are doing really, really well, and you're going to be keep doing well better no matter what your present circumstances, okay? But change of job, or the intention of a change of job, is very much out there for you. Once again, when it comes to your relationships, this is very interesting. Like this week, instead of actually being present in the relationship, you are actually going inside and talking to yourself. In a way, there is a wishful thinking, I wish things could go back to the way they used to be. But at this point of time, this is just going to be you deciding that you want to make a difference, and you will start acting different, expecting that the other person should as well. But I believe in the end, you'll just figure everything out and you're just going to be okay, because I really don't see anything negative happening here. But of course, for a couple of people, there is an end of a significant relationship or a friendship and a beginning of an entirely new one, or the end of a phase in a relationship or friendship and the beginning of a new one. Yeah. And especially for people who have been looking for partners, maybe somebody from your past, you should be looking into that. Okay, somebody you went to school with, college with, because a relationship there is on the cards. And once again, you are being asked to surrender to complete healing. Okay, so you need to open your heart to supportive communication with your spouse, and also extend a little compassionate to your relationships. Okay, because what I feel like, you may be far more in a better position emotionally than your partner. Maybe the level of your healing right now or the level of your soul's growth is slightly different. So be more compassionate towards your spouse or your partner, and just be open to healing a relationship, or healing when it comes to people in your life. Yeah. Also blessings, yes, so this week you are going to be also having a lot of blessings showing up, especially because you've completed a significant amount of karma when it comes to your journey. You'll also be taking slightly important decisions this week is what I see, and overall the universe is by your side is what I'm seeing. So whatever decisions you're taking, they are going to be working out for your advantage. Once again, the stress is on communication with people, communication with partners, communication with people around you. So working on your communication pattern is one thing that is really stressed upon for you guys this week as well. Okay, so maybe the way you communicate needs to be altered, and in a way that you are more compassionate to other people. Yeah, that's constantly coming up, so guys, please pay attention towards it. But your hard work is playing off and you're just gaining blessings. So financial blessings could very much be a possibility for you this week. And if you have dance, take inspiration from the moonlight dancing on the surface of the sea. So you are basically being told to enjoy yourself, to just let that energy move around a bit, and dance with life is also coming forth. Sometimes the best thing that we can do is surrender and maybe think about that as well. But dance is the message for you, and journey. Okay, so there is a possibility you may travel this week as well, and half the treasure is the journey on the path to finding it. So basically, you are being asked to not stress about too much, not to worry too much as to reaching that end point. You've already done a lot of hard work and you're getting success. You will keep getting it, but enjoy the journey, no matter where you are, no matter how life feels like. Read. Okay, so for you this week, the message is that of reading, maybe researching something, but read a book. And like I mentioned, if you aren't reading anything, maybe this could be a good one, or anything that you really enjoy. So tell me, what is the area that really interests you? Do you like read self-help books, or do you like reading just novels? Let me know. I'm into a little bit of everything, but yeah. But right now, I'm just trying to work a lot when it comes to my spirituality. So that is what I'm doing. Nourish your temple. So please, this week, if you can, eat healthy food, eat more greens, and just take care of your body. Because our body is so very precious, and we just have one body. So treat it like a temple and speak to your body. Our body really speaks to us if you choose to listen. So just sit with yourself, ask your body what kind of nourishment does it need. And you will find answers. Trust me, you definitely will. Okay, and once again, please take care of your heart. Okay, if you're going through something emotional, if you are going through some kind of emotions I see there, but take care of your heart. Look at this. Out of everything, you have that heart being highlighted. Yeah, so take care of yourself. And I will now give you your numbers for this week. Oh, I have a lot more for you guys. You have 4, 28, you have 22, you have 15, you have number 6, you have number 25, you have number 9, 31, 30 and 44. Or you have 2 angel numbers, so definitely angel blessings for you. And somehow this week you guys have been the only one with the angel numbers, so you're special this week. You have E and you have R, you have U, R again, I, A, H, V, E, R, U, E, X. Once again, with the nostalgic, there is a significant X energy coming up. So connecting with an X or thinking about them could be happening for you this week, okay? And you have a 2, T-O, T again, and you have P, and you have an H again, and you have an A. Yeah, or you have an hat, so maybe you are putting on your thinking hats or you're putting on your traveling hats. Either way, the hat is definitely on the cards for you. And of course, you know, if you find anything else, oh, I've missed one, you know, maybe this is something that you should be doing, then once again you have go. So again, there is a possibility for this week that you may be on the move, like you'll be like out of the house a lot. For a couple of you, if that is a possibility, then that is something you can be doing. And yeah, and if you have an exam, I wish you the best luck for your exam as well. Yeah, overall that is what I'm getting. You know, you guys are so much better at this than I am, so I'm gonna let you guys figure it all out. But basically that is what I have for you. But once again, let me tell you, take care of your food, take care of yourself, and just enjoy the journey, because in the end it's all about the journey, a soul's journey. Never forget that. I'll leave you here. I'm sending my very, very, very best wishes to you as always. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.